We're here with Mike.
Mike? Yep.
From Maven.
Yes, right on.
Listen, I've seen a lot of optics in my life, from spotting scopes and rifle scopes and binos. So, listen, dude, you got some good stuff over here.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. We've been over here for about 15 minutes, and I've been looking through a lot of different of binos on this table. I am highly impressed, like to the point where Lacey's going to have to fill out yet another check.
That's what I like to hear.
Where are you guys out of? What's going on?
So we're out of Wyoming, the other side of the country here.
Long ways to look across Wyoming.
We know optics out there because we are looking a long way all the time. We do a lot of glassing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How long has Maven been around?
So we've been around for about 4.5 years now. Yep, this is our 4th year here at this show. Great show. Love coming out here. We started, kicked off, a bunch of guys drinking beers, talking about what can you do to make a difference in the industry.
Yeah, that's what we did, and the podcast was born. I get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what we realized is that there's all this opportunity now to sell direct to the customer, to make a relationship directly with all these people walking around this show, and sell direct to them. Cut out that middleman and offer a better value and a great product.
I'm glad you're doing that because, like I said, when Lacey writes his checkout, I don't like the middleman.
Yeah, it's nice to cut that middleman right out of there.
And they're not just any binos, man. They're like, Lacey would like these. I mean, this style right here.
Right, with the pink on it.
Oh yeah, Lacey would love those. But they have Rutten River.
They do.
Like gray, black, and orange on the table.
It's pretty slick looking, man.
So you know me. I so like to have a good looking set of binos. But looking through them, the field of view and the lighting in them they're top notch, man.
Yeah.
I mean, from all the big bino companies that are in the world, I have a really good set of a competitor's brand in my truck.
Yeah.
I might just have to put them up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Seriously have to say that because they're amazing.
Well, the clarity is just like I walked over and I just looked through the one setup that they have, and I was blown away by the clarity. I mean, it was like the glass on them is awesome.
Yeah.
Another thing I noticed is they're pretty light.
Yeah.
I like to carry a bigger set of binoculars.
Right.
And they're light compared to what I have as a competitor.
Absolutely.
I didn't give that a thought. You're right. They're lighter than mine for the same
size.
Same power.
I picked up the same size that I normally my go-to, and that's significantly lighter. Is that a goal? I mean, or is that just an accident? Or?
Yeah, I mean, really, the goal, we always start with the optical quality. I mean, obviously, that's what you guys saw first, and that's what we start with first. So we really set out to perform top-notch performance, and then build that in a solid and durable. We have an unconditional lifetime warranty, so we don't want those things falling apart. So very durable fashion. We think about weight. I mean, certainly weight is a conscious effort,
right?
But we won't compromise optical performance just for weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Well, you nailed the weight on it, I think.
Well, thanks.
Well, and something else that we haven't really talked about is you have an awesome rifle scope.
Yeah.
Oh, did I even not mention that? I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Back to the binoculars. I really like these. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
It's all good. Yeah. So we've been in the binocular business now for, like I said, 4.5 years, and we've been working. We know rifle scope is the direction we need to go. I mean, obviously it's a logical extension. Really, I mean, how many binoculars do you need? You need 1 or 2, but you're gonna need to put a scope on every one of those guns that you have. And so we've been planning to go in the rifle scope direction for a while. We've been taking our time. That's one of the advantages of being a direct company is you can take the time, you can take the input from all these different people you talk to and try to build it right.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we set out to build a real workhorse of a scope, something that will really cover as much territory as we can. I mean, we're Western hunters, and when we know that, and that we built a Western hunting scope, but we wanted the flexibility that you could use anywhere. So we built a 2.5 to 15, a 6x magnification range.
That's like the most perfect scope.
Yeah. Right. You extend that beyond that 3 to 9, and really, and we built it at a first focal plane. And so the cool thing about that,
blew me away.
Yeah,
I've never got my hands on one like that.
Yeah,
and I kind of was like, "What is the deal with
going
this?"
on here?
I grabbed you right away on that. Talk to me more about this.
So what the first focal plane does is it puts the reticle in the same focal plane, the same vision plane that you're looking through.
Right.
So, and when it's doing that, as you change the power of the scope, the reticle is changing with it.
Yeah.
and at
Really?
exactly the same ratio. So if you've got a holdover line, and not even talking about this particular scope, but just a first focal plane in general, if you've got a holdover line that you know that line is at 200 yards, let's say for your gun.
Yep.
That will be at 200 yards at 2.5 power, and that same line will be at 200 yards at 15 power.
The whole way
all
through.
the way through it.
You're
And-
holding over. You're not losing your reticle anymore.
Yep.
Exactly. And so
Because on mine, I have to know it.
Right.
It's that I have my list at full. I have it at mid, and I have it at low.
Yeah.
Right.
For my drop reticle.
right. And if
So-
you've got an animal, you got a whitetail and you're turning it, then you have to go, wait a minute, where am I right now?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
or you've turned it all the way to the
Then
top
you
or all the way
lost
to the
it.
bottom.
It's over at that point.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And now you can just pick it up, boom, you can see it, you know what you're doing, and you can drop it. And so we do it in two different reticles. This is all a minute of angle build, which was super complex to me. But as you start to build it through, it's actually not very complex, and you learn that just 1 minute of angle is basically 1 inch at every 100 yards.
Yep.
So at 500 yards, it's 5 inches. 200 yards is 2 inches. And once you know your ballistics, I guess they call it the dope on
Yep.
your gun.
Exactly.
You know your dope, you got it figured out. And so we
got it.
make a minute of angle reticle that has all that information, and then we make a very simple holdover reticle that just has 3 lines. And once you figure out the dope for those 3 lines, you're dialed in.
That's great.
Well, you have a great looking product. Happy to. If you come out to this booth, you can hold these binoculars. You can try out the scopes, look through them. You're very gracious on that. How can everybody find you?
So the easiest way to, obviously coming down to the show, we're here at
The
600.
600, 700 hall.
Yeah, we're at 685, I think is the booth number here. And so they can find us down here. We're also online at mavenbuilt.com.
Okay.
And like I said, we sell direct, so Maven Built is the key thing. But we've got we're down here all week having a good time in Harrisburg, and otherwise we'll be on the road.
And you can actually buy here.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So
yeah,
if somebody comes, you can leave with
Totally.
your binoculars,
Totally.
your
I
scope.
get it.
Catfish. I'm trying to work on catfish right now. Yeah.
Sorry.
I totally get that I'm leaving with a pair. Hey, let's back up. Did I tell anybody that these binoculars are going home with me?
Definitely. Are you on Facebook or Instagram?
We are. We're on both Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, I'm told too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So at Maven, just Maven Built.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maven
at
Built.
Maven Built. Yep.
That's perfect.
That's us. And so you can find us out there. There's a lot of fun imagery as well. But yeah, we've got this crazy, incredible tough trailer here. That's our rolling binocular safe that we reeled out here from Wyoming. And this thing has binoculars in it.
Oh,
And they
nice.
can be yours.
Yes,
That's
they can.
great.
Oh, guys, you got to check Maven out, man.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. Like every year we come up here, I'm like, oh man, I don't get this excited me and this excited me. This is a must-have. This is maybe you need one of these in your backpack, or you have to have these. Dude, you nailed it, man.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
If you guys, you pick up lots of binoculars at lots of shows, in your high retail stores, and look through them, and there's lots of them. Oh man, this is good. This looks good. Trust me, the difference when you pick it up and look through it, just like Kyle said, when you first look through a pair, you're like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
I've looked through optics all my life, and I'm like, what kind of wizardry do you have going on, Mike?
It's like
It's fairy
this-
dust. Yeah, we use special fairy dust.
These are
good
better than
stuff.
my eyes. It's like clearer than your normal
Take
vision.
my eyes out.
Yeah.
Give me a pair of Mavens. I love it.
But guys, if you are in the market for good optics, I definitely recommend trying to get down here and checking out all the products that Maven offers.
Or let me have them all.
But either way, definitely check them out. Check them out on their website. They have a wide variety of optics for pretty much every hunter's needs. So definitely check them out. Mike, been a pleasure.
Thanks.
We're going to take one of these spotting scopes that you offer back here. Wait till you get back to Wyoming, and then I'm going to watch you wave at me
There you go.
when we have to go up on the mountain and look at you. But I'm pretty sure
On a good rise, I think you get
looking at that spotting
power
scope,
line
I'm
going in the right direction.
Yeah.
pretty sure I can see you back here. Thanks, boss.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate
Mike.
it, boys.
Thank you.